in Hong Kong, an IKEA had to be shut down after it played pornographic material on all 25 television sets during store hours. Wait for this quote. This guy said, somebody pointed out, so one of the employees tried to run over and cover the one in the window with a piece of paper. It was like a 50-inch TV. Obviously, it didn't fucking work. Here. So, where's the guy that actually reported? Like, this was in a shopping mall. But he said... Oh, they tweeted, sorry about the incident. We're trying to figure out how this happened, if somebody hacked it, if they thought it was some sort of joke. Well, obviously, somebody hacked it. But the guy said, a shopper named Chan told the news that he spent 3 minutes watching the footage before going inside to alert staff members. You know how long 3 minutes is?
Who doesn't watch it, though?
For 3 minutes in the shopping mall. They're in the middle of the mall.
Yeah. You want to see what happens. You want to see how this plays out.
What was it? Did it say what it was playing on there?
You want to see if she pays for the pizza or not.
The video showed a man masturbating and was seen by many families when children passing by the area.
Okay, never mind. That 3 minutes is a long time.
Just standing there in the mall. Oh, what's that?
This guy's masturbating. You got pretty good technique.
What are they selling here? My sticky buddy.
Sounds like the Station Mall. Did you ever hear of the Station Mall bathroom incident?
Yeah, I think you told us this last week or last time you were on.
You can look it up on YouTube.
What?
Somebody researched it and made a video for YouTube, and like includes the little articles. It's pretty funny. It's not very long. It's only like 3 minutes, but tells you like all the little details.
I was always creeped out by that bathroom anyway. So
there was a bathroom at the Station Mall that featured. There were like 16 people. There was an undercover operation in the mid to late 80s to nab. I think there was something like 16 people. Some of them were like teachers and like respected members of the community. They went undercover in the Station Mall men's room to catch people performing illicit acts, a.k.a. putting their dicks into glory holes. It was there.
There's a glory hole in the back. That's what they had the police report, a.k.a. sticking your dick in the glory hole.
How did they make the glory hole back then? It's not like that. You'd have to find like an extension cord, plug it in.
You could carve it out with enough. I mean, think of all the people who sat there and like just carved things into the like.
You know how long it'd be to carve through a wooden stall?
They're like, fuck Jenny. Jenny's a whore. Here's her number.
Jenny. For a good time with this person.
If you go in and carve it that long enough, then you hollow out the middle, and then usually they put like duct tape and like several.
Why do you know so much about glory holes?
Did
they have one that time you went to that? What was that transvestite show or crossdresser show? Drag queen show. That was it. Oh, we're gonna get all sorts of yelled at.
That was actually probably the coolest experience ever, except for the 45 seconds or so that I had to be alone and nervous.
Nervous.
What did you have to be alone and nervous for, bud?
Because I got followed.
What do you mean you got followed?
Just somebody was saw me at a known gay bar, so they thought that I was available. And came to the bathroom with like when they saw me go.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, just to specify.
Yeah. But now I know like what women have to deal with every day when they have to worry about like crossing the going to the grocery store without somebody like creepily expecting them to respond to their advances. So there were no hard feelings. I wasn't as wise then as I am now. But I
was scared for my life.
Did he say anything to you in there?
Not that I remember. I just remember being scared to death that he would and not really knowing how to respond to it. The last thing I wanted to do was to offend anybody, so
you just go along with it.
So I'd just be like, but I was there with my girlfriend at the time, so I was like, just as long as I can get back there and he'll like see that I'm with her, then that'll be the end of that.
I'll walk over and be like, let's make it a party. Yeah.
I forget where that was going before we got off.
You're talking about the glory holes.
Oh yeah, so the glory hole at the men's room, the Altoona police had to, like, they performed the investigation. So I want to know what that investigation was. The undercover investigation.
How far did they go?
That they were able to discover and uncover 16 people.
Oh,
Was there
discover
some-
16 people.
Some deputy that had to
Sit in the
sit on the
bathroom.
receiving end,
Oh, God, I didn't think about that.
identify the 16 men who came in, and then the trial. Like, would they then?
Do you go
be-
in the glory hole expecting to get
No.
your dick sucked or to suck a dick?
There's two ends of it,
I know that.
so you can do either one. But if you're an officer, like if you're,
Do you think they just got like a homosexual officer that was like okay with it?
I don't know. That's the mystery. Is how they.
Well, they'd almost have
investigated
to.
it. Were they? Because you couldn't catch 16 people from the other end. Like there's only one guy in there at a time. Generally, I don't know. But so like you would not catch 16 people on the receiving end. You'd have to be.
Yeah, but how do you initiate the, okay, we're going to go in here.
I think there's
the
a
setup.
knock or something.
There's a knock.
You go into the stall, and you're
Gotta
like,
put your willy through the door there.
and if somebody's like,
And all of a sudden it's just, gotcha.
I guess you couldn't see. I guess you could just like take like a flashlight or pocket pussy. Just
Oh, God.
I don't think they had those.
He's got wet paper towels all
Or
balled
maybe
up.
there was some MacGyver detective who made one out of some Brillo pads and soap and rubber bands
Brillo pads.
and a hollowed out 2-liter bottle.
why does it sound like you've made one of these before?
It's like a stupid video you showed us before, though.
I know.
Fucking the sponges or whatever. Just put it in your couch.
That's what I was going for.
Sounds like you made one.
I've considered the optics of it. But at the end of the day, with Amazon Prime, and
Just Google it. Something to fuck.
you can have anything discreetly shipped to your door in 2 days for about as much as you're going to pay for like 15 Brillo pads. An industrial amount of KY jelly.
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
And they're dishwasher safe.
And their dishwasher said,
And they're just are they?
You just put it right on those little prongs.
pour out the contents.
I'm not putting that in with my dishes. I'm sorry.
You come over to my house, you see my dishes, my
Well, you
fleshlight, and my poop knife all in the dishwasher.
You have your dish cycle, and you have your toy cycle.
I'm not running the dishwasher for one toy either.
Well, you get a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, just
Then
get
you wait till
15
they're,
flashlights.
they're dirty, and then you put them all in there. It's like the sink. You throw them in the sink after you use one, and
Well, once you open that box, there's more.
there's more.
They start sending you emails and say, "Hey, you know what else you'd love?"
That sounds like it's soliciting for sex.
Pretty soon, also, you'll be in a vacuum suit with lube all over you, wondering how you got there.
You've got a mask on with a collar around your neck.
You got
Maybe.
battery hooked up to your nipples. Oh.
you can't stand up because if you do, it's like connected so you get choked. Like so.
It's connected to your nuts. Ow! Ow! I've been naughty boy. Ow! All right. Let's see what else we got here.
So what did I get them? Like, what were the charges?
Lewd acts. Let's bring up the YouTube video sometime. The person went to the Altoona library and got the microfilm.
What?
It has like all the old newspapers.
Yeah.
You can like look at any newspaper from like any time and like search to find them. And it was like 16 people charged with lewd acts.
And made a video and stuck it on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll have to do it. Maybe we'll do a special where you just talk about that.
Oh yeah, you should definitely. It's probably the funniest thing.
Did you ever go to the library and use those things? You never did? It's pretty cool.
Oh.
You just put them in there and you can scroll through them. It's like everything you see out of old horror films.
Yeah. No, I've never used it.
We'd use them for... I forget. We'd look something up. We were in school. We were looking at old newspapers from like the 60s and 70s. They got them all by year, all by month. So if you know where it's at...
You think if you're in a bathroom stall and you have like a specialty knock for it... I mean, you got be kind of private.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been. It's sex between two consenting adults.
I do not know. I'll go over to Blair Medical and be like, you know what happened here? Right where I'm standing.
No, you know what still happens.
Oh God!
Go down the hall.
Going to the second stall, knock 4 times and wait 30 seconds. Why? She tell me to come in here.
Knock 3 times on the pipe.
Yeah.